Hi, baby! It's the Ebony Saint, and today I'm going to teach you how to fit into baby diapers. So, I had already cut off the sides on the Goodnight because I recorded this one time and then I just had like way too many mistakes. But yeah, so I actually have this pull-ups box in the corner because there's going to be a bonus extender tip for you guys to fit into baby diapers and pull-ups. So I think what I'm going to do is also get a diaper that has tabs. I already had one on the bed. This is a Parent's Choice 7T, Parent's Choice 7T diaper, and bought them at Walmart. It was $18 for 72 pull-ups. And then here is the back design. And the wetness indicator does turn blue when it's done. So we're gonna start with a Goodnight's pull-up. I highly recommend you do the small medium size, not the extra small. This is extra small. They do Ariel in extra small, but they do Encanto as of the moment in the small medium size. So I highly recommend you do the small medium size instead of the extra small. I just happen to be petite enough that the extenders work fine with extra small. Before we get too carried away here with diaper talk, you're going to need extenders, okay? These are for your bed sheets, actually. They're a bit dingy because these ones are a little bit older. I have newer ones in my collection, but this is an older pair. So it will be linked down below, but these are Sapeto bed sheet fasteners on Amazon. So this is the back of the pull-up I'm working with right now. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold over the edge like this. Boop. Okay. And now it's not sticking out on the other side. It is now on the inside that edge. Okay. And then you're gonna grab your extender. So the loop part, you want this towards the back and you want this towards the front by your genitals. So what I'm going to do is have the loopy part in the back since I'm working with the back, and you're gonna fold over like I said and grab your clip. Make sure this flat side is on the outside and this side is going to be against the skin. So just like that. What I like to do, which is a good hack, is you're gonna see where the waistband ends. Like here, that's where the red little squiggly ends. And I like to line it up, and that's where I'm gonna put that first tab. Okay. And then for the bottom ones, you're gonna do the same thing. Make sure that the loop is what you're working with. Get your extender. And another hack is go all the way to the edge, like where it stops. Where this stops right here. You're gonna get your extender. This is a good trick. After a while you won't have to do this. You can kind of just eyeball it. A good trick is go to the edge. Okay. And then skip and clip it here. So what you're doing is you're just leaving a little bit of room on the edge. Oh, that's not the right way to clip it. We're gonna clip the other way. Okay, but you're just leaving a little bit on the edge and not clipping it right on the edge. I notice it just slips a little bit if you put it right on the edge. So if you're a bigger person, you can actually fold over the entire thing, so this whole thing will kind of be folded. You know, it'll look a little weird, it'll be a bit slanted, but you can actually use this as extra room. So it would just look like this. And then still leave a little bit of room on the edge. You can do that as well if you just need like a little bit more space. You want to make sure they're lined up perfectly. Okay, but yeah, so that's one side. Then on the other side, we're gonna do that as well. All right. So you have your extenders on all 4 sides in the back. Boom. So you fold that over, and then the bottom one, of course, we're gonna work on the bottom, so you're connecting it together. So make sure there's still a little bit of space there. Okay. And then you're gonna connect the top one. You see? That's what it'll look like. I'm gonna do the other side real quick. Okay guys, all the extenders are on. So there's the front. And here's the back. Here's the side. And the other side. Now what I recommend is that you loosen it all the way on every single one. Every single one. Every single one. And then you'll pull on your pull-up, and then as you're wearing it, you're going to adjust until it starts feeling right. Now, if it is too tight, the minute you wet and it starts to like, you know, expand like a balloon, then it's just not gonna have any wiggle room. You know, I mean, the elastic has to be able to stretch. And if the elastic can't stretch because the pull-up or diaper is so swole, then that's why it's going to snap off. I don't think that there's many other videos on how to fit into baby diapers or pull-ups, so I really just want to help you guys out. So yeah, that's the last thing. Now with the extra small ones, if you do still want to get into them because the Little Mermaid is cute, I highly recommend don't putting a booster in these. You can put a booster into the Encanto ones, or even use the extenders for the large size. They don't put licensed characters on the large or extra large size, but if you don't care and you just like the large size for whatever reason, then you can put a booster in that one as well. But I highly recommend not to put a booster in here because this is the type of pull-up to sag. Okay, guys? There are certain pull-ups that sag, and if you pay attention to my subreddit, which is r/ebony ABDL, then I will eventually, there's not much on there right now, but I will eventually post more diaper reviews and stuff like that. And something I will say is that the Goodnight's extra small for my body type, all of my measurements will be linked, well, all my measurements will be put in the description of the video. However, these start to sag on me when they're like super full, and I wear underwear over them. I highly recommend you do that because they do sag. There's other diapers that sag, like the 7T Huggy diapers tend to have not the best sag. It gets really, really bad, so that's when I wear underwear as well. And just because like a Goodnight's like this will fit doesn't mean that the small size ninjamas, for example, is going to fit because the sides are woven differently. This is just like a flat piece of elastic, and the ninjamas is kind of the same as the easy ups. It's like a thicker side, and then there's elastic woven in like little tubes, and it only stretches as much as the elastic that's there. This whole piece is stretchy, but a ninjama, it's limited. So I'm really excited. We were able to put the extenders on the pull-up, so now we're going to put the extenders on a diaper. What you're gonna do to be able to wear your baby diaper, and when you're done wearing your baby diapers, make sure to get some scissors and stretch as much as you can. See where it ends? It's like that seam. It's like that seam right there. You're gonna get your scissors and then you're gonna like cut it off, and then you can use those extra oh, got a little dirty, oops. You can get you can use those extra tabs as extenders for other diapers and stuff, and depending on how you attach them on, you might have to do a little bit of sewing, you might not have to, so yeah. But maybe we can experiment with using the diaper tabs sometime. So what you're gonna do is get your extenders again, and you're gonna do the same thing, just make sure the loop is towards the back and the flat piece is towards the front. And these ones you kind of just have to play around. So what I do is I like to fold it over. Hold on, let me try to change the lighting just a bit. Okay. So what you're gonna do is get your tab and get it to where it folds over and it can't fold over anymore. So that fold over is now on the inside of the diaper, and oh, it has a really good blowout barrier. I didn't really notice that. So fold it over, and then you're just gonna fold over one more time. Now this is a bit tricky. So you do have all of this to work with, yes, because it is folded over. But what I like to do is I like to share the tab. So you can kind of see. So what I like to do is clip it on the tab. You can't really see the tab, but I like to clip it on the edge of that tab, so it has something sturdy to stay onto. And you're gonna share the tab, so that's why you're putting it on the edge. So like these two pieces, hold on, wait. So these two pieces aren't just like hitting each other, you know? Okay, they're not hitting each other, so boom. Okay, it is now clipped onto the tab. It doesn't matter, this whole piece is pretty sturdy because you folded it over, but I like to just clip it onto the tab there. And it's so sturdy. So you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So all four are on, and then you still have these tabs here, which is the front. So I'm just gonna boop, fold that inwards, and then on the edge here you can see where this landing tape ends. It's about right here. So then I'm just gonna fold it to where that this tape ends. And then I'm gonna put my extenders. I'll have to be so specific like I am too. Like, just fold it over twice. because it's a bit different than the pull-up material, so you just want to make sure that it's thick. So you're going to clip, and then you're going to clip, hold on, there we go. And once again, make sure that these aren't too close together. There should be a small gap in between the metals so they don't clash together. All right. And then, like I said, with the other one, some of them are loose and some of them are tight, but you want to loosen all 4 of these and then put it on, and then readjust as you put it on and make sure it's not too tight. Readjust as you're peeing if you need to, and if you notice that it's having a dramatic sag, make sure that you wear a pair of panties or some boxers over, or even a pair of gym shorts. So that'll work. This is the front of the Parents' Choice diaper, and this is the back. All right. So that's enough with those extenders. I know there's a lot of people that do not like those extenders, and I completely understand. Something you're going to do is, so you're going to get a pull-up that is 5T, 6T, okay? And make sure that they have the refastenable sides. There are some brands. There we go. There are some brands that are starting to do the refastenable sides that are on pull-ups. As you can see here, it is Velcro. And then the diaper itself reacts as the loop, so it's hook and loop. However, so what you're going to do is you're going to use a 5T, 6T diaper. This is a 4T, 5T. Now this print is exclusive to Costco. You get another print as well. It's Cinderella and Mulan. They're really cute, and then there's just like other ones that they have as well. If you want to try this hack with the smaller size pull-ups, all by means go ahead. I'm really tempted to try it with the 3T, 4T Huggies pull-ups, but yeah. These are also pull-ups plus, which are a little bit different than these ones that I said are exclusive to Walmart. Pull-ups plus just adds a little bit more capacity in there from what I'm assuming. So I haven't really looked too much into pull-ups plus to be able to give a review, but I think it just holds more liquid. So after you're done wearing your 5T, 6T, you know, pull-up, or you even used it as a booster inside of another diaper, or you just bought them for the side tabs. I'm not judging, you know, whatever you do. What you're going to do is you're actually going to find where the Velcro is, which is the side towards the front. Okay? And you're going to stretch as much as you can. Okay? And where I notice it ends is behind this little like flap here. So then you would get your scissors and you're going to cut alongside there. So then you're left with a tab. Now I folded mine over because I didn't want it to catch onto any other fibers or whatever. So yeah. Now this one's like a little bit old, so the Velcro's kind of pulling off on that side. After a while you do want to throw away your tabs, okay? They can't be used forever, guys. And besides, after a while they do wear down too. So if you want to use them until they wear down, that's fine as well. I usually just get 2 or 3 uses out of them. So this side here, what you're gonna do on the 4T, 5T, you're gonna get the 5T, 6T tab, and you're just going to open up this side. Okay, I already did it on this side. This is what an extended pull-up looks like. So what you're going to do is you have your Velcro side. This side, which is closest to the back, doesn't have any Velcro. You're gonna place this Velcro on this part, so it'll be hook and loop. So, and when you're doing it, make sure the fabric is just going above that Velcro. You don't want to use too much of the tab because then it's going to make your extender shorter. You need it just to cover the Velcro. It doesn't need to overlap too much. I promise you the Velcro is extremely strong, especially since you can use it a couple of times. So you have your tab on there. I had to pull decently hard for that whole thing to rip. And then also, like, I wore these walking and rolling around in my bed and bending down and doing stuff, and I fully soaked it more than I should have. I was actually leaking, and these extenders were still working fine. So okay, so now you have that part on there. And then closest to the front, there's the Velcro. And you're going to just attach that to the inside of the extender that you attached to the back. So that Velcro on the inside is now going to go on the inside of this. All right, and now I promise you it'll fit just like the 5T6T. And then it's cool because you can still use it like regular. It just has the extender. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Sorry for the ramble and stuff. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed all the different ways to fit into baby diapers. And have a good rest of your day. Bye.